Hey, welcome in everyone to the Game or Die Show. My name is Ryan Moore, and man, it's been a while. It's been about almost a couple weeks here. I've just been super busy. I was in California for almost a week, and I've just been really busy. But yeah, I'm super excited to be back, kind of just getting back into the swing of things. But we've got StarFox coming out tonight. It just came out like literally just a few minutes ago. So I've downloaded it and we're ready to play it on the Switch too. So I'm excited. V-Boy Nick, how are you doing? Welcome in. What is up, my friend? All right, and thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that, buddy. All right, so let's just jump right on into StarFox, shall we? And we'll see it from the get-go here. I do have one last thing to do while we start this up. And we're just gonna go. Yeah, what's up, buddy? I gotta fix one thing here while we wait. So I'm just gonna push A to start, and we'll get going.
Come in,
yeah,
StarFox.
I remember that.
This is Corneria Defense Force headquarters. Do you read?
Loud and clear. James McCloud here, General. StarFox is on approach to Venom.
No indications yet of
So
any
I did
suspicious
play
activity.
the demo of this, like
Proceed with
literally
caution.
5
You're
minutes.
the first to set eyes on that place in years.
A few weeks ago when they dropped the demo, and I was like, I'll play it, I'll see what it's like, and then I went, oh, this is kind of cool. You know what? I'll buy it.
Something's jamming long-range comms. Stay sharp, team.
Are you seeing this, James? According to my instruments, the atmosphere is highly toxic.
And we're doing this job for next to nothing? We're supposed to be
Oh
mercs,
man,
not
Pigma, dude.
chumps.
There's more at stake here than our bottom line, Pigma.
Yeah, sure.
General Pepper says his people have detected signs of activity on Venom's surface. He's concerned it has something to do with our
I love that you
It's
play
been years
James.
since Andros
I think that
was
is
banished,
super cool.
If the atmosphere is poisonous,
All the more
Slow
reason to
pitch
figure out
softball.
what's going
Nice.
on.
That
Dr.
sounds
Andros
awesome.
made mistakes, and he paid the price for them. But whatever else he is a genius. Maybe he found a way to survive.
Our leader.
I am not
Such
good
a
at
bleeding
sports.
heart.
Dude, Pigma looks pretty good. I like Pigma a lot.
where'd
Volume's a
they
bit
come
low.
Defensive
Okay.
formation.
let's see. Here, I'll do it at
Pigma,
90.
where are
Let
you
me know.
going?
It's low on
like
my
you
end
told me.
too, and I
I'm
think
getting into
that's just the
formation.
switch
You two-timing swine!
or like the
What
audio.
can I say? My new boss pays better.
Yeah.
Corneria must suffer. Death to all who
Oh,
stand in the
Andros.
way of my vengeance.
Was that Dr. Andros?
Don't let them escape!
Let me know how the audio is. I can crank it up a little bit more.
I can't shake him.
Hey, Peppy! Catch!
James!
Peppy, are you there? Come in, Peppy. Do you read me?
Yeah,
losing out.
I was like, you know
You
what?
need to get out
This
of
game
here.
came out and I
Go
want
to
to
the
play some
general.
video games. Let's just
Not
go
about
for
you,
it.
James.
That's an order.
Yeah, I'm sore too. I had to deal with some car stuff,
Peppy,
some mowing stuff.
keep an eye on
I'm
Fox.
I'm beat, man. My voice is gone. 5 years later. Awesome. How was the temperature in California? It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I didn't want to be there. I never want to go back to California, but I had to go
Fox,
for
come
work,
in.
and
Are
it
you
wasn't
synced to
bad.
the training module?
Coming online. I read you loud and
It was
clear, Ducky.
exhausting. I got about
I realize
4
you're no
hours of sleep
stranger to the R-Wing.
per night.
But it's important for team cohesion that we all run this exercise together.
I didn't get
You know,
into
when
California
your dad
until
was
2
in
a.m. and
charge,
then I had to be
he was
at
Ancient
the
history,
work site
Peppy.
at 6.
This is my StarFox, and we're doing things my way.
Okay, so we got to train a...
Welcome to the R-Wing's
Okay, yeah,
introductory training module.
it's inverted. This is the only time I
Here,
play
you'll
inverted
learn to
now
maneuver
is
your craft
with
and
flying.
operate
Like,
its
you
primary
always do
features.
inverted with flying. However,
maneuvering now.
when... I used to do inverted for everything, so like Halo, GoldenEye, and all that stuff. I would
R-Wing
play
is equipped with
inverted,
customizable flight
but
controls.
there was this one game. It was called the Fidelio Incident. Some weird random indie game. It's kind of like almost a walking simulator. And I played it, and this was back in like 2017. And out of nowhere, like the game would not allow you to invert the controls. So every time I would play a video game, I would always go into the controls and immediately switch the settings to inverted. However, that wasn't an option for that game. So I had to play that game with no inversion. And it reset my brain so that I don't have to play inverted with first-person shooters anymore. But when you are playing a flying game, you always have the control stick go up to go down, and then push down on the control stick to fly upwards. Always inverted when flying, but now I don't have to play inverted anymore with first-person. Do you want to invert the Y-axis or customize? Yeah, so let's go to audio controls. Invert, switches, directions, yes. Okay, here we go. Continue, and done. And the reason why is because in real flight, like
Nicely
in
done, Fox.
flying a plane, you always pull back on the stick to go upwards, right?
Tilting is
So,
a particularly
always with
useful
flying,
technique.
but with first-person shooters,
To move
yeah,
left
just
or right more
regular
quickly,
all the way
you can
now.
tilt into turns.
You would have just quit. Dude, I bought that game, and I think that was before Steam implemented, what do you call it? Man, see,
Try
my brain
tilting
is
to
just
fly
totally
through the
fried from today.
obstacles.
That was before Steam implemented refunds. I'm pretty sure. So I was like, kind of just, I gotta do this.
Give it another go.
I'm sorry, I have to pay attention on this stupid tutorial level because it's a Nintendo game and they absolutely refuse to let you
Now you're getting
just
it,
play a
Fox.
video game because you've been playing for almost 40 years. But they treat you like
Your
a child
craft is
and say,
equipped with
this
a
is
state-of-the-art
this might be
G-diffuser system.
your 4,000th
The
video game you've
G-diffuser
played,
builds a
but we're going to
charge
treat
over
you
time.
like this is the first
With a
time you've
full
ever
charge,
held a
you'll be
controller
able
in
to
your life.
perform a variety of special maneuvers. Try boosting or braking down.
Yaru Dipon.
The longer you hold the button, the longer your boost
So
or
boost
brake action will
and
last.
Break.
Your G diffuser will need to build up a full charge before you
G-diffuser.
can use it again.
Just like G did. Okay, brake is
Time your boosts
Y,
and brakes carefully to
and
navigate
A
the
is
obstacles.
brake, because we play with normal controls, not garbage Nintendo controls. Tutorials.
A somersault is one of the special maneuvers available to you.
Yeah, dude, the loop, I love that. A somersault, it's weird.
Go ahead and perform a somersault now.
Done. I know how to play this game, thank you. I've been playing StarFox since it came out on the Super Nintendo. Which is... So, this is one of my big things with this game is I'm really bummed out that this is not a new StarFox adventure. It is literally just retelling the
just like the
same
real
story
thing.
for the fourth or fifth time. So Star Fox 1 and this game are basically the same exact story.
Oh, for pity's sake.
And so is Star Fox 64.
That
Star
one's on
Fox
me.
64 was a remake of the Super
Wind
Nintendo Star
damage
Fox.
detected. When you
And then
lose a
also
wing,
Star
your
Fox
always
Zero
handling
on the
will
Wii U
be
was
affected.
a remake of Star Fox 64, which
Collecting
was
a
a
wing
remake
repair item
of Star
will
Fox
restore your
on
wings.
Super Nintendo. And now we have 2026 Switch 2 Star Fox, which is a remake of Star Fox 64, which is a remake of Star Fox. So, yeah, it's kind
Your
of
wing
a
comes
bummer,
combat
but
ready with a dynamic
it's a
weapons
video
array.
game, and it's Star Fox, and I
Fire
want to
your
play it,
laser
and I
now.
love Star
It's your
Fox.
primary weapon.
So I just wish that we would get more adventures. Like we had Star Fox Assault, we had Star Fox 2 on Super Nintendo. I need to learn how to play this game, thank you.
Nice shooting, Fox.
I need to get back into the mindset of playing and talking at the same time. It's been a long couple of weeks of just talking. And work has been brutal. But not in a terrible way, you know? It does feel lazy. Yeah, I
You
fully
can
agree.
charge your laser before firing to produce a more powerful shot.
Don't worry about it, Nick. If you're
won't be
feeling a
able to
little
fire
tired
another
and stuff like that,
charged
that's
shot while your
okay.
first
I'm
shot
gonna
is
get back
airborne.
into normal stream, and I might actually have the
lock on
stream
to some
start
enemies
just a
when your
little
laser is
bit
fully
earlier.
charged.
Just because of work and things like that. It's just I've been
Use a
starting
charged shot to
earlier for
destroy a
work
group of enemies.
the last several weeks, and so my just energy is drained by the time I need to go live. So I might play around with the schedule a little bit.
Performing a barrel roll
Yes.
generates a shield that will
It's
repel enemy fire.
taxing very much so when those people
Try a
just
barrel roll
don't
now.
pay attention to you either. And then you have to answer the same questions over and over and over again. I was talking to my wife about it earlier today where I said, you know, I was supposed to
Come
do
on
the
now,
barrel
Fox.
roll. My
Do
bad.
a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
That's what I like
Where
to see.
today, at the very end of the class, I said multiple times, all right, you need to make sure that when you take this test, you're in chapters 7 and 13. Okay, remember, chapters 7 and 13.
You can collect and
Chapters
store up to
7
9
and
bombs.
13 for this last test. And then about 2 hours into it,
Launch a bomb,
I got a
then
message,
detonate it
hey,
by
what was the
pressing the
chapters
same
again?
input again.
I'm like, oh my gosh. Do people just not listen?
You can even launch a bomb when locked onto an enemy.
Oh, right, bombs. Boom. Boom, baby. Yeah, we're in the tutorial, buddy. So we'll get more action. Do you want to use Joy-Con too? Absolutely not. Mouse targeting. Get that garbage out of here.
Let's put what you've learned to the test. Commencing live fire
Yeah.
exercise. A skilled pilot is always on the lookout
man.
for useful items.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you just kind of question people like, are you really paying attention?
Too slow, Fox. Maybe next time.
That was reckless, Falco.
I'm
Might have looked that
enjoying
way to you, but I know what I'm doing.
voice acting so far. It is not
Your R-Wing can
spectacular,
utilize
but
laser energy items to
so
implement
far I
powerful
think
upgrades.
it's decent.
The first upgrade will activate twin lasers. A second upgrade will supercharge your twin lasers
Yeah,
into
baby.
powerful hyper
Or when
lasers.
they get reprimanded too, like
But
when I
be
tell
warned,
their boss,
taking wing
"Hey,
damage
these
will
people aren't
cause you
paying
to lose
attention,"
any active laser
then they
upgrade.
start listening.
It's critical you keep an eye on your shield gauge.
Yeah, uh-huh. See, this is the classic Nintendo stuff that I
Collecting
abhor.
a silver ring
with
will
a
refill
passion.
some of your shield gauge.
I don't need a 10-minute sequence on how to play Star Fox. especially when the gameplay has not changed in 25 plus
Collecting 3
years,
gold rings will
and
increase
also,
your
or
maximum
30
shield
plus
gauge.
years at this point. Was it
increase will persist
91,
until
90,
Arling is
92,
down in
93? And then also, like, the gameplay is just very simple. It's a very simplistic game. You don't need a tutorial for this. You absolutely don't need to. It would be better if they decided to teach you as you go. And I think that's always almost infinitely a better option than a full-on blown tutorial level. Because it's weird.
Your radar
We
screen
have
shows your
these
position.
for so long in games,
Radar
and then
will also
about
indicate the location of
2010,
allies and
2011, like there was this really bad whiplash or kickback against it, where people just did not want tutorials in
When in
games at all.
all-range
So we didn't
mode,
get
you
them
can
for like
perform a
15
U-turn.
years. And now we have them
I've seen
again.
worse.
And they're just like super hand-holdy, and it's weird. I just
Remember,
don't understand
U-turn
it.
only works in all range mode.
Play Roblox? Nah. I'm gonna play what I want,
Your Rob
bud.
64
Thanks.
unit can provide information and support via your comms array. Keep an eye out for incoming
man.
messages.
Oh, dude, mixtape was the worst.
There is an
It was
incoming
one
hail
big
from Cornelia
tutorial.
awaiting
I
your
mean,
response.
it was barely a video game to begin
That
with.
might be important.
And then I was looking through my notes because I was actually trying to. I was in the middle of trying to make a video, and I was starting to like script out some stuff and some
We're not ready
opinions.
for that.
And I remembered, and I looked at it, and I went, "Oh,
Simulation
that's right,"
safety protocols
because
disengaged.
mixtape basically was a. It acted like the dialogue was written as a Wikipedia entry.
I'll show you how
It was the worst, dude, because they basically kept going, "Oh yeah, you know, this song was written by this guy and this guy," and it just felt so bland, and like you don't actually listen to this music. You just looked at it from a Wikipedia entry and then just wrote like the top 3 things from it. You know, like, oh yeah, when the singer Claire broke up with her boyfriend, that was a real turning point in the band's history. It's like, dude, no one talks like this when they talk about music. No one talks like that. It just, it felt so empty. It was insulting. It was an insulting game to play.
Hey, who pulled the plug? Things were just getting good. Sure, you almost managed to keep up with me. Ha!
Yeah.
A self-proclaimed leader.
Come on,
thinks he's
Falco.
real funny.
Are they
Guess we'll have to
playing
wait for the rematch.
Project
You're all
Morpheus?
missing the point of the exercise entirely.
Remember Project
It's
Morpheus?
fine, Peppy. You worry too much.
Somebody
That was
has
fun.
to.
That was a fun
Or did
time
you
when
hear the
when
alert?
the PlayStation
Rob's got the
VR
commanding
2,
officer of the
PlayStation
Cornelia
VR,
Defense Force on
the
hold.
original Oculus
don't
Rift.
say.
Those were really
Old
fun
General
times
Pepper
for
himself,
video games
hailing our
because
humble
like
band of
VR was
mercenaries?
still not out yet,
This ought to
and
be
it was
good.
just really
Let's see what
interesting
he
to
has to
see
say for himself.
the evolution of the start of VR. Hey, we finally got our main menu. Look at that. So we have campaign, challenge mode, battle mode, holo viewer, StarFox. StarFox is an accomplished paramilitary unit of pilots for hire operating through the Lilat system. Fun fact, this game in other different regions other than North America is called the Lilat Wars because StarFox, for whatever reason, I believe it was copywritten. So if you go to Japan, or if you go, it might be Japan, but I know in the PAL regions, it's called Lilat Wars. And I actually have a PAL version of StarFox 64 where it actually says Lilat Wars. And in the main menu, it doesn't say StarFox, it says Lilat Wars. Fox McCloud. Yep. I mean, these are just like little things here. Telling you all the people that you know and you've played multiple games of. I wonder... Okay, so I was going to say, do they actually just have all the, you know, Star Wolf team unlocked and stuff like that? No. So this is all going to be unlocked as we play through the games. Let's start the game. Should we play on easy Or should we play on normal? We can't play on expert. It's blocked out, which is the worst. Always have all the options unlocked. If you want to play on expert, you should be able to immediately play on expert. The only option for like a campaign that should be locked is New Game Plus. That's it. Because obviously you have to go through the game first. But easy and normal, come on, like why are we blocking off expert? That's right. You know that, Zephyr. Single player, co-op, and co-op game share. You must be in a game chat session with at least one person to play co-op. I didn't know this had co-op. That's kind of cool. And local. That's pretty interesting. All right, let's do this. I talk a lot? Yeah, that's literally my job. As both a streamer and for work.
Patching him through now.
Podcasts, streams.
We need your
I talk
help,
a
StarFox.
lot.
Hey there, General.
Welcome in.
You seem a little on edge.
Andross's invasion
I'm not a
has
fan
found
of
its way to our
StarFox's voice, though.
doorstep. His forces
It-
are laying
it
siege
has
to
that
Corneria as we speak. The Corneria Defense Force is
90s,
spread too
early
thin.
2000s
I need your
angsty
team to
teenager.
get down there and launch a counteroffensive.
Yeah, come on,
That's no
Falco.
small ask, General. But as it happens, my team's available to deploy immediately. For a price.
It almost
Andross's
sounds like
forces have already
Sonic.
occupied numerous worlds throughout the system. If they take Corneria, then all hope is lost. Save Corneria. Liberate the Lilat system, and you can
Bad bait
name
is
your
bad.
price.
I
You
agree.
got yourself a deal.
What about good
Pleasure
bait?
doing business with
Is
you,
there
General.
good bait like worms and crickets and
Prep
stuff?
the R-Wings. We've got a
I
job
have
to
not
do,
gone
Star
fishing
Fox.
in a
We're gonna
crap
take the
ton
system
time,
back
man.
from Andross, one planet at a time.
It's probably been about 8-9 years since I've been fishing. There we go, late title card, kind of. Technically, we just started the game. Ooh, VR fishing. I haven't even thought about that. Yeah. Dude, VR fishing sounds rad. I think the last VR fishing game that I played was like super early on, like 2016, 2017. So I'm assuming they have
Atmospheric
more
entry complete.
better
Extend the
versions.
wings.
Oh, dude, yeah. This music's so good. Real VR fishing? Okay. I'll have to check that out. I was actually right before the stream. I started
Diffuser
compiling a
systems
list
check.
of VR
Sound off,
stuff
team.
for a project.
Slippy here. So far, so good.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Falco here. G-Diffuser seems fine. Let's go already.
Yeah, let's do
Enemy
it.
targets up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah. Yeah, he sounds a little bit like Sonic. Like that little bit of attitude. Man, it looks good. Like, look at the water, dude. It looks solid.
Slippy, stay in formation.
I saw, and I don't really pay attention to game review scores. Like, I've always disliked review scores.
Oh, you got him?
I saw it,
Thanks, Fox.
and like this game was
attention,
getting the
Slippy.
9 and 10s, and I'm like, dude, 10s mean nothing at this point. Again, you got like
entering Corneria
mixtape
City
and
now.
stuff like that getting 10s. Like,
Andross
I
sure is a
don't
tragic
take
place.
any of that stuff seriously, but it made me feel like, dude, this game is like an on-rail shooter. It's a remake. There's no way it's a 10. Like, just stop lying about it. Like, you can really like it, but like the overhype of all this stuff, that's what dang it. That's what gets me, is when
Penny on your tail, Fox.
there's so
Use
much
the
hype
brake.
that is just so absolutely unrealistic. Man, dude, I'm getting just like, nope, crap. Is the game volume okay?
I'll line these guys up for you, Fox.
Is it too loud? I mean, it's actually fairly low in my headset, and I have it cranked at 100.
Something's wrong with my G diffuser.
Fox, use your boosters to catch up.
SIO you one.
That's why you shouldn't rush a systems check.
Yeah,
Do a barrel
it's all good?
roll.
Okay. I have it cranked up pretty loud, so if it does get a little bit too loud, let me know. Dude, being
Those
back in
archways
here and
make
like
for a good
going, oh
obstacle
crap, I
course.
gotta
Think
play
you
around
can
with
thread the
audio levels
needle?
again.
That was the easy part.
So
Fox.
this is not a full-on one-to-one remake. They do have some extra few things. They've done a reimagining with certain levels and things like that. But so far, it's a one-to-one.
I've got eyes on a high-value target. Follow me.
Let's do it, Falco. Let's go through
Better be right about this, Falco.
the waterfall. And there was
say
nothing
we
behind the
trust
waterfall.
Falco's
Come on.
instincts.
Hey, howdy, Shakti. How are you doing?
You trying to mess with me?
How's life, buddy?
Gotcha.
We are playing the new StarFox 64 that just came out about an hour ago. We just loaded up. We're in the first level.
Ah, so someone wants to play.
Incoming enemy on our
I know
six.
at the top right
Decrease
corner
altitude.
it says mission 106. I don't know why we're in mission 106.
Slippy, where are my diagnostics?
Enemy shield analysis coming your way now.
I honestly think that I would have preferred a just hold the shooting button and have it just auto fire or rapid fire as opposed to the charge mechanic. I don't like the charge mechanic. You kind of have to have it, but I'm not a big fan of it.
Not bad, Fox.
Here we go.
Shoot them out of the sky!
Man, they're just like throwing these rings at me too.
It's taking damage.
There we go.
I'll see you burn! Who are you guys?
Bye-bye.
We're StarFox. Tell your boss we're coming for him.
You're no match for Andros.
That was a little bit of a for StarFox. Okay, so he didn't blow up fully. Because I was like, doesn't he blow up? How is he going to tell his boss that we're coming for him if he
It'll take
dies?
more than an aerial
I
assault
forgot this is a
supercarrier
Nintendo
to
game.
slow us down.
No one dies ever.
Wish your dad could have seen you today.
You just about managed to keep up with me, Fox.
Yeah, the animation for the speech and stuff like that, everything looks really good. I'm not a big fan of the art direction for the game. The more realistic approach of the characters. I wish that they would have gone back to like the puppet versions. I really like the puppet versions of the art direction for the original Star Fox, where they were actually like marionettes. I like that a lot more. But I mean, obviously, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. I'm baffled that they didn't go with the Mario Galaxy movie art
As
direction
promised,
for
my crew is worth what
Star
you're paying
Fox.
us, General.
Like, that just makes no
Some of
sense.
your
They come
crew
out
is
with a
worth
new
it
Star Fox
anyway.
game. He's in the new movie,
Because you
and it's
shot down
two
the
totally
attack
different
carrier,
art styles
you were
for
able
the
to
same
obtain a
new
wealth
character,
of
quote
enemy
unquote new
intelligence.
character.
Crucially, we've learned that our main fleet has been targeted for attack as it passes through Sector Y.
But I'm assuming that's
Attempts to warn our
100%
people
because
have gone
it's
unanswered. I'd like you to
Illumination
rendezvous
Studios
with them
doing
ASAP.
that.
If you
The
can
people
take
who
this
do Minions and all that.
opportunity to decimate
So
the
it's
enemy
their art
forces,
style more
all
than
the
anything
better.
else.
Get out there and back up the fleet, StarFox.
Understood, General. I'll have Rob plot a course. I had planned to route us through the Meteo asteroid field, but it sounds like they need us in Sector Y.
Wait a minute, Fox. Scans are showing unidentified energy emanating from within the asteroid field. Maybe we should investigate.
A science field trip. Just what we need.
Andross's army could be using Meteo as a staging area for the invasion. But never mind that. You heard General Pepper. The fleet needs our support in Sector Y.
Let's do it. Yeah. Okay. And number one, I love this because in the in-game world, this is a hologram in their ship computer. I love this. This is great. Okay. So choose path. We can only go to Medio. And we will do that. We can replay mission, back, and select. Okay. Let's continue on. Medio forms a natural barrier protecting Corneria. Ensure it's free of any enemy presence. It's all green. I like that.
Who knows what we'll find out here?
Don't lose your focus, Slippy.
Yeah.
Keep it
Don't
tight.
be an idiot.
We're entering the asteroid field.
Scientists say these
I'm not a fan of the charge shot. It's never been enjoyable to me. I like the lasers.
Don't let those rocks ding up the R-wings.
Watch it!
Well, don't get in my way. Falco.
My whiskers are twitching. Nothing's wrong.
I see stuff.
It's a trap. Take him down.
I like this guy. Little hopper guys. Oh man, dude. This reminds me of...
Strange. This tunnel doesn't look natural.
It doesn't. This reminds me of... what do you call it?
Some sizable asteroids
Star
coming this way.
Tours at Disneyland. It's like the Star Wars ride, and they took some video footage from Star Wars, and you got to like ride in and all this stuff. And they had this whole asteroid section, and it was just so cool. I always loved it.
Boost or you'll be crushed.
Don't get crushed.
Boost! Make up your mind!
Incoming hail from the Great Fox.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Ooh, thank you.
Fox, watch your back.
Ooh. Haha! Sucker. This makes me want to play No Man's Sky. I haven't played that game in so long. And I loved it when they did the VR update. And I just haven't played it in forever. It's always the worst part about those live.
Lock on and take them out with one shot.
Why can't I think today? Live service games. One of the worst parts is that you have to continue playing, and if you don't play continually, you're gonna get left in the dust. Like, I haven't played that game in years. Trying to load that game up now is just gonna be impossible for me to know what's going on, because there's been so many updates.
Hey!
It's not a
Don't get
competition,
my
Falco.
laser beam,
Maybe not
Falco.
to you.
Yeah. There we go. Hey, look at that. Got better health bar.
You're making a big mistake when I tell ya.
Oh, crap. I forgot the checkpoint. I missed it. Oh, that
We're
sucks.
approaching the source of that strange energy.
I missed it. That's okay. Yoink. Ooh, what's that?
ring's absorbing the energy.
Yes, it is.
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
Never give up. Never surrender. Wormhole. Go.
Something's happening.
A spatial rift is opening. Could this be?
Enemy fighters here.
I like that they still included all the different paths and stuff like that. This is cool. Holy crap.
My instruments can't keep up.
Whee.
My old crew would have loved this.
Your old crew. Hey, no worries, Zephyr. I will be back tomorrow night. Hope you have a good rest of your night, buddy. Thanks for joining in.
They didn't teach us how to do this at the academy.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
To be fair, you missed a lot of classes.
Ah, crap. Probably around 10 or 11 Central Time. Normal time, usually. I have no idea. It's just right now kind of just getting back into the swing of things. But yeah, that's usually the normal time. 10 or 11 p.m. Central.
We've cleared Medio, all right.
Hey, sweet.
But where are we?
That was a wormhole. It could have dropped us anywhere.
And here I thought I'd seen everything.
That was one wild ride.
Nice. New high score. And I got a medal. Ooh, fancy. Ooh, 2 lives
A
earned.
new intelligence
Excellent.
report is available in the Holo Viewer.
New holo viewer, new battle banner.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Do you realize
allergies
how
suck,
rare
dude.
it is to experience a stable warp channel? Did you see the distortions?
That's a lot of words for we found a shortcut.
Fox here, General. What have you got for us?
A mission of tremendous urgency, Fox. The enemy has launched simultaneous attacks on Katina and Ficina. Katina is the site of our strategic forward operating base. Our people there are under siege and losing ground by the minute. Reinforcements will never get to Katina in time, but because you found that wormhole, you're well positioned to help.
And Ficina? Why would Andros bother with a remote outpost on a frigid ice ball of a planet?
The purpose of our base on Ficina is classified. Suffice to say that it is equally critical to our war effort and under attack. I know StarFox can't be in 2 places at once. I'll leave the decision to you.
Thank you, General.
Ficina is a hub of Cornerian military intelligence. If those secrets fall into the wrong hands, it'll undermine the General's entire operation. On the other hand, there are good people stationed on Katina, Fox. Sounds like they need our support. Saving either base could turn the tide in our favor. Listen to your instincts and lead the way.
Which one do I want to do? Ficina or Katina? I kind of want to go to Ficina. Let's do that. Ficina is the site of a key military base. Stop the enemy from accessing it or destroying classified intelligence. Yeah, dude, yawns are contagious too. Now you're making me yawn. Oh, man.
The base is up ahead. It's crawling with enemies.
Split up and take it to them.
Yeah. All right, sweet. So we actually got like a more open area battle arena. I love it. So what are we supposed to do here? Just kill
teach
people?
this guy to mess with us.
Destroy these things?
Direct hit.
There's just so many of these rings. Like, I'm getting them constantly.
Target is down.
Like, again, this is why I would have rather played on Expert, because I feel this is being pretty generous with pretty much everything.
You're dead meat, pal.
Looks like Star Wars. Yeah, totally.
Another one bites the
There
dust.
was a lot of influence from Star Wars back when Star Fox was happening. Like there's a few Star Fox or Star Wars references. There's a whole level of this game where it's basically Independence Day, the movie, and even the ships looked like the Independence Day alien ships. Like that's how much influence this game had. Like it had so many different like little
At the base.
Yeah,
movies
that was
and
gonna be my second
Easter eggs and stuff like that. It was really cool
We've
back
gotta
in the
find a
day
way
for
to stop
sure.
it.
I wonder if they've changed it.
Can't let you do that, StarFox.
Yeah. Can't let you do that,
He
StarFox.
doesn't mind if I make a mess.
Happy!
How's it going,
Long
Danzig?
time no see!
Emperor Andros' enemy is my enemy.
Andrew.
Star Wars. Andros must be desperate if he hired you. Hit us on the bomb. when
Well,
they're
this
nipping
is
at our
basically a
heels.
remake of Star Fox 64. Like, almost pound for pound. It's not a full 1-to-1 ratio, but it is basically a remake of Star Fox 64 with some reimagining on some of the levels.
Teamwork. Gotta love it.
Like, we just played through the first handful of levels, or first two levels of Star Fox 64 in this game.
But my reward!
Bye, Pigma.
That was too
Yeah,
close.
dude, that U-turn.
Annoying bird. I'll enjoy plucking
All
your
right, Nick,
feathers.
thank you so much, buddy, for hanging out. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. And I will see you tomorrow, dude.
Gee, I've been saved by Fox. How swell.
Messing with me is a mistake.
Supplies deployed.
Message. I love that it's Rob64.
Fox, you hit me.
It's funny how
Happening.
crazy
Another
the
one for me. How many have you
fervor
got,
and
Fox?
fandom is for the Rob unit.
I'll teach this guy
Like
to mess
Smash
with us.
Brothers brought Rob back in a really big way.
That'll teach him.
The movie, the Super Mario Galaxy movie brings Rob in, and people are like, Rob's great. And like, yeah, Rob was kind of cool back in the day, but it was really slow, and it only worked with 2 games, and it really was just kind of more of a novelty than anything else.
It's dangerous to make me mad.
Bring it on, Star Wolf.
Danger. 1 minute to detonation.
There we go.
Like this.
I'll take care of the bomb. Sit tight, team.
Yes, that's what we were talking about earlier. This is like the 4th remake. So you have Star Fox 1 on Super Nintendo, then Star Fox 64, which was the
Fox?
remake of Star
Come in,
Fox 1
Fox.
on Nintendo 64. And then you had Star Fox
The bomb is
0,
taken care
which
of.
was the Wii U
Let's move
version.
out.
That's kind of a reimagining of Star Fox 1. And then you have this game, which is a remake of Star Fox 64, which is a remake of Star Fox 1. They pretty
Base
much
is secure.
refuse to
Report in,
advance the
everybody.
Star Fox plot at
That
all. They
bomb
keep
could've
going
been
back to
bad
the first
news.
one for some
Nice
dumb
work,
reason.
Fox.
You took an awfully big risk, Fox, but it paid off.
Like Star Fox
actually
2 is
showed
really
some
good.
guts, Fox.
Star Fox 2 is a really good game. And then Star Fox Assault and Commando are really good games, and those like started advancing the storyline. But then and then you have also I forgot the Star Fox 64 3D on the Nintendo 3DS.
A new intelligence report is available in the HoloViewer.
So yeah, StarFox 1, StarFox 64, StarFox 64 3D, StarFox 0, and then now 2026 StarFox. It's 5 games that are all the same game. I remember playing StarFox 64 3D at E3
I almost would have taken
before it
down
came
Starworld
out,
for
and
free.
they had the 3DS or the 3D
With our
3DS.
intelligence network active once more,
They had the
suppressing matters
3DS
have come to
tethered
light.
to the booth babes
The most
so that you
worrying
couldn't
intel
steal it.
comes from Solar.
And so we would have to walk
Strangely,
around and go
scans
to a
indicate
booth babe,
movement on its
and they
surface.
would have it
But
tethered to
Solar
their
is a problem
arm,
for
like
another day.
handcuffed.
Its
And we
surface
would just
temperatures
sit there
make it
awkwardly
impossible to get
standing next
close.
to this booth babe
I
playing
suggest
it.
you turn your attention to
Ridiculous.
Sector X. It's the site of Andross's experimental manufacturing facility. My operatives say the enemy is preparing to unleash a secret weapon with devastating
But that was
power.
fun.
You should
And so I was
neutralize
playing the game, I'm like,
and
this
destroy
is
that
just
weapon before
StarFox
it's deployed
64
against us.
with
We'll
the
take it under
3D
advisement,
effect. Like,
General.
this isn't that
I'm
big of a
looking
deal,
at
and
the
people
intel
are
for
losing their
Solar.
minds over it.
I think there's something alive down there. Look.
Could it be some kind of bioweapon?
It must be. What else could possibly survive those temperatures?
Not us. You heard what's his name? The R-Wings would melt to slag, and us along with them.
Actually, with a few modifications, our shields could hold long enough for a
Actually.
recon mission.
It sounds risky. But ignoring that creature sounds riskier.
We'll be pushing the limits like never before. But the R-Wings are up to the challenge, Fox. I know they are.
Oh, I'm sorry that she's not feeling well. I'll be praying for her. That sucks. It's never fun being sick. You're on mobile? Nice. Okay, hold on. Can we switch? Or no, we just have to go to solar. Okay, fair enough. An unknown bioweapon has been detected on solar surface, destroying it before it can threaten the system. Collecting 3 gold rings when your shield gauge is already upgraded will earn you an extra life.
Keep an eye on your shield gauge.
Yeah, I like the animation for the little character screens where it's just below the normal frame rate, so it looks a little bit more video and choppy. I like that.
Are you sure the R-Wings could take this?
Dude, yeah, look at this lava.
I made some modifications to offset the extreme temperatures. We'll be okay as long as our shields hold. After that, we're cooked.
Sorry I asked.
Ooh, I forgot that they made a Turok collection. That's awesome. So, what games is it? I'm assuming it's Turok Dinosaur Hunter, the first one, Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Does it have, like, Turok 3 and Rage Wars? Man, dude, Turok was such a good series. I remember I loved Seeds of Evil. With the cerebral boar. I think that was a question of the week a few years ago, where I said, "What is your favorite video game weapon?" And cerebral boar was always my favorite. Where it's the gun in StarFox, the gun in Turok 2 that you fire. It launches. I gotta talk about this because man, now I'm excited. It launches a disc into a ball into the brain of the enemy, and then it drills into their brain, plants an explosive, and then detonates it. And so their brain and their head explode, and they just wobble around with no head, and blood splurting out of their neck hole. Dude, that game was so good. Oh, I love Turok 2.
Hey! This place is the worst. I've had enough.
Oh no, Falco's down.
Hey, mind your own business.
So is Slippy, I'm assuming? Can I restart it? I think I'm gonna restart it because I don't want Falco to go down. Let's do the start of the level. They got that idea from
Are you sure the R-Wings
Phantasm?
could take this heat?
Phantasm.
I
Is that
made
like
some modifications to offset the extreme temperatures.
No,
We'll
I'm
be okay
thinking
as
of
long as our shields hold.
Phantasmagoria.
After that,
The
we're
PC
Sorry I
game,
asked.
point and click game, Phantasmagoria. What's Phantasm? I don't know if I know
Shield
that.
those rocks! Don't fly too low. Shields can't take it.
Okay, so I gotta actually pay attention here a little bit.
Thermal dampeners are holding up.
You could have fooled me. I'm roasting
Oh,
my
it's the horror movie series. Okay. I've heard of it. I don't know if I actually have watched any of it though. I'm not a big horror movie guy to begin with, but like I know of a lot of horror movies. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Sending supplies.
That's interesting.
Stay cool,
I'll have to look that up
StarFox.
because if the cerebral bore's from that, if that's like an influence on it, oh my gosh, dude, I am all about that. I would love to check that out because the cerebral bore is, like I said, one of my favorite weapons in all of video games.
Good riddance. I almost got burned.
Man, there is some friendly fire in this.
Thanks.
And I'm not
I
really a
was
fan of
sweating
it because everyone's getting in my way and I'm just accidentally shooting them.
Dispel those solar flares.
It's much more intense though. I like that.
Supplies deployed.
Thank you. I keep forgetting bombs. I never use the bombs in this game. You kind of don't need to until you play like way higher difficulty or like get way into the end game. Crap. Or when you have those crazy random just enemy, like full screen of enemies.
There's our target. It's even uglier up close.
I've never seen
Oh, that's
anything
right.
like it.
Wow.
Bioscan data coming your way now.
Knock down his
Those
arms.
arms look vulnerable.
Thank you for telling me what I already know. Peppy? Crap. Ow. How do you...
It's going under. Watch those wings.
Okay, there we go. I have to boost or break, I guess? Yeah, break.
Take out its limb.
Ooh, crap, dude. I actually might die here. There we go. At least I got a little health. There we go. Yeah, what's up, Nightmare? Crap. Oh, there's the first death.
Eat it, flame
Dude,
brains. I
tell
ain't
me
your
about it,
buddy.
right? It's such a shame that just Nintendo refuses to even
This place
believe
is
that
worse.
there's a PC. When their first
I've
console
got
was
more
called
trouble
the
here.
Famicom, or the Family Computer.
Another hit like that, I'm fried.
I mean, it's just
Bombs can dispel those
PC's
solar
always going to
flares.
have such a much better return on investment. Games will always look better, play better, perform better on PC in almost every case. There's always, exceptions and fringe
Supplies
cases,
deployed.
but 99.9% of the time, it's always going to look better on PC, always going to play better. It's always going to be backwards compatible, too. I've bought games 30 years ago on PC, and they still work. For the most part, there might need to be some updates with Windows machines and stuff like that and drivers, but dude, the modding community you can always count on the modding community to fix anything. Especially now, dude.
There's our target. It's even uglier up close.
Yeah, I
Never
like this
seen
boss.
anything like it.
I'm just having a hard time
Bioscan data coming your
not
way
getting
now.
hit.
Those arms look vulnerable.
Yeah, like everything, it's about money and greed, right? Solar flares, man. Oh, I should. Oh, crap, dude. Are you kidding? Wow.
Beat it. Playing brains, I ain't your buddy.
Ooh, UFC game.
Good riddance.
Holy crap. Did you see the UFC Freedom 250 event or whatever that they did at the White
I was
House?
sweating it.
I was gone, and so Elizabeth was talking to me the other day, and like maybe last night or 2 nights ago, and she's like, "Do you want to watch it?" I'm like, "I'm not really into like UFC and fighting. Like I'll watch it every once in a while, but I was just tired and I wasn't really into it." And I was like, "I don't know." And she's like, "Oh, come on, like let's just watch like the main fight or whatever." And we started watching like 1 or 2 fights, and then we got to the main fight. And holy crap, that was a great fight. That was such a good fight. And it was funny because I kept talking, or I referenced, and I gotta see if I can get a screenshot of it. But the champion, the main guy who was the champion, after like the first or second round, dude, his face is just messed up. Like that dude just got wrecked. And I was saying, this is like what happens when I play Fight Night with my friend Brady, who's very, very cheap. Like, all he does is, like, do 1 or 2 moves that are very, very cheap, and I hate playing against him because he always wins because he just cheaps out. And so, like, he'll just hit the same move over and over, and I'm actually trying to play the game, and he's just trying to cheese it as much as possible. Dude, the solar flares, man. And the waves, too. I think the waves are probably the worst part. There we go.
Take out its limb.
Oh, really? No one hit him harder? Yeah, I heard he's got, like, an insanely powerful punch. And I thought that was super cool. But his face was so messed up, I was like, this is exactly what my character looks like after the first round after playing with Brady. Because my friend Brady just, again, he just does not let up. There we go. I got this. I just have to not get hit by those waves. Those waves are what destroys me. Like that, right? Merciless, yes. Oh crap, dude. Yes. Wow, I needed that.
It's about to attack.
Come on.
You did it, Fox.
Oh
that
my
thing
gosh.
is finished.
There we go. Dude, I had like a sliver of health left. Okay, solar sucks. And it's just because it's the health that's just constantly ticking down. That's the worst part about it.
I can fix this.
That's a cool level. I like it. Good boss fight. But just the constant health ticking down is rough. Yeah, 1 health point left. Boost through the wave? Ooh, maybe, yeah. And I didn't lose anyone this time, so I'm good with that. And I got a life earned, even though I died twice, so
in the HoloViewer.
I only technically lost 1 life. I wonder if the damage carries over to the next level.
It took a lot of guts to head to Solar, StarFox. I had no idea the R-Wings were capable of such a feat.
Slippy keeps our hardware on the cutting edge. We wouldn't trade these R-Wings for anything. Though, after seeing that bioweapon in action, I'd sure like to know where the enemy's getting their toys.
Most of Andross's weapons have a common origin, Macbeth. the industrial planet.
Shh,
It is
don't
the
say it
dark
like that.
heart of his
It's bad
entire
luck.
operation. Disrupt that operation.
We say
and
the
enemy's
play.
manufacturing capabilities will grind to a halt.
You're speaking my language, General. Let me see what we can do.
I'm hacking the enemy network now. If we could intercept this
I do
train,
like the
we'd
little
cut off the
details
flow
of like
weapons from
Fox
Macbeth.
drinking
So you
coffee
want
and
us to
stuff
cause some
while he's
mayhem.
talking.
That's my kind of plan.
We could target the train directly, of course.
Those are the
but
details that
railway
make it
appears to
feel
be
a lot
secured by
more
a series of
alive.
locks along the track. If we shoot all 8 locks, we might be able to reroute
The
the
train level.
causing further disruption to enemy supply lines.
It'll be tough for the R-Wings to track the target through some of that terrain.
Actually, I've got something that might help. I've been tinkering on a prototype for a ground assault vehicle. It's every bit as maneuverable as an R-Wing with a high-power laser cannon and hover functionality. Also, it has seat warmers. I call it the Landmaster.
You think of everything, Slippy. Time to hit the ground and cause some trouble.
Slippy looks really weird. I'm not a fan of how Slippy looks, but it does remind me of Bucky O'Hare. Man, I loved Bucky O'Hare when I was a kid. That was like one of my favorite action figures. And all the enemies were toads. There was some cool stuff back then, man. Oh, Bucky O'Hare was rad. Macbeth is the central manufacturing hub for Andross's war machine. Wreak havoc upon it. Want to make that Landmaster hover? Hold the left and right bumpers or triggers. Those are the bumpers, shoulder buttons. I always dislike that the bumpers / shoulder buttons / R1, R2, R1, L1. Like, we need a naming convention, a scheme that just stays. I hate that we've never actually had that.
Let's do some damage.
Like, everything is constantly just different.
Here you go.
Oh crap. I mean, that wasn't that bad. Do you think that was actually going to stop me?
Seems they're not taking me seriously. We've got company up here.
Yeah, dude, I remember when this level first appeared. My friend David, who I've talked about before, he was my friend in like 4th grade. He had all the cool toys, all the special, fun stuff. He had every new video game. Like, he was the rich friend, right? And I would constantly go over his house, and I remember it was 4th of July, and we were going to go to, like, the pool together. And so my mom dropped me off at his house, and that morning he got StarFox 64. And I was just like, no way. And the Rumble Pack that came with it was just the newest, coolest thing.
Try the hover mode.
And so I remember just being in awe when we got to this level and going, are you kidding? You get to be in a tank? Like, that is incredible. Man, the things that, like, impressed us back then, right?
Getting some unwanted attention
Your
here.
best man was that friend? Yeah.
Want some more? I'm surprised you can cover me from down there.
Yeah, I always liked when I went over his house, because it was just like, oh my gosh, he's got everything. He's got all the cool stuff. And it wasn't just like, oh, he's got it. It was like we always had really good times, and he was a really good friend. So it was just like an added bonus to be his friend. Not like, oh, I'm purposefully your friend because you have the stuff. It was like, no, dude, David's my man. Oh, crap. I need to pay closer attention to my life gauge.
Landmaster deployed. Talk me through it, Slippy.
It boosts and rolls just like the R-Wing.
I love
It
the
hovers too.
rolling.
The train is in my sights. Let's do some damage.
This train doesn't stop for anybody.
Crap. Man, you do get hit a lot in this, though.
Here you go.
Like I said, I'm not really paying attention too much. And I'm not really trying too hard on here, so I am dying more than I thought I would.
We've got company up here.
Send out these fighters for us, Fox.
There we go. Oh, dude, yeah, the little
Hey, I've got my
tiny
hands full up
portable
here.
TV that attached to the console itself. I remember the first time I saw one of those, I think it was the actual PS number 1, not the regular PlayStation. There was a slim model of PlayStation 1. It was just a little bit bigger than the size of the disc, and it was like more rounded in its edge. And they had a third-party screen that attached to it. And I remember, especially when I had the game store, dude, we had at least 50 of those screens. And they were all like half broken because they were always in someone's car on like family trips, and it was just never taken care of. So people would like not return them, but they would trade them in, and they're like, but it's got the screen. I'm like, dude, but the screen is like 2 inches big. It's broken. The hinges are like broken up and busted. It barely works. The power like is super loose. I can't sell this. And that was one of the worst parts about the store, was when people would come in thinking they have gold. And I'm like, dude, this thing is so terribly taken care of. Like, I can't give you anything for it. Like, you might have sentimental value, but it's not worth anything. Ah, crap. The hover has a little bit of a lag on it, so I gotta be a little bit more careful with that. But then they had the other ones for like the more modern systems, like PlayStation 2. I'm trying to remember what that looked like. I think we got a lot of the Xbox ones and the GameCube ones. I don't think we got a lot of PS2 ones. All these. Yeah, perfect. Crap.
Shoot all
Wrong
these
button.
rail locks and maybe we can divert the train.
Oh, come on. There we go. 1, 2, 4. Did I miss one?
Supplies deployed.
I didn't expect to have to use this. You get to see my new toy. Lucky you.
5.
Come on over here. Don't be shy.
Oh, I think I missed 1 or
Missed the
2.
rail lock, but we can still ruin this guy's day.
Yeah, we missed it.
Data analysis coming your way now.
Learn to aim, Fox.
Well, if you wouldn't get in my way, Falco.
Full steam ahead.
Yeah, I think I missed 2. Ah, bummer.
We can still take out this train.
What's up, Daniel? You just finished it? Nice. Yeah, it's fun so far. I mean, it's StarFox 64, like to a T, but it's enjoyable.
I'm having a great time.
See, he's having a great time, right?
Got a bogey on my 6.
Like if the boss is having a good time, then I mean, you know the game's
Out
good.
here, Fox.
It's working. Don't let up.
Ah, crap! He keeps getting me. Ah, boo! Nope. Dude, I don't know why he's like gravitating towards me. I keep trying to dodge him. Haha. I'm double tapping it, and it's not like there's a little bit of a lag there. He's still having a great time. Haha. Got you. There we go. Do I have to... There we go.
For you! Shoot that weapon!
Yeah, we'll get him.
I picked up a shadow.
I gotcha.
Appreciate it, Fox.
Yeah, no problem, Peppy. Crap. He's almost done. No!
Hit the back of the train.
There we go.
They've got me in their sights.
Oh, I have to hit him while he's yellow. Okay, got it.
Shoot, they're gaining on me.
Wait, no, get away!
There we go. We got him. You meddled on Sector Y and Xenosis. Nice. In Area 6, sweet.
That should slow things down for the enemy. Report, team.
How do you meddle?
The Landmaster was the star of the show.
Good to know we've got a reliable tank in our arsenal.
Done already? I was hoping to cause more mayhem.
I forgot this game always hurts my thumb after a while. Yeah, it's a really well looking, like it looks phenomenal. Like it's a really interesting and cool looking game. Top-notch graphics for a Nintendo system.
A new intelligence report is available in the HoloViewer.
I mean, it's not like video games look terrible just as a set standard, but Nintendo has always famously prioritized, you know, like gameplay over graphics. And so when you get a Nintendo game that has like more higher end looking graphics with a lot more effects, like particle effects, it just stands out all that much more. Which is really nice because I just don't play a lot of Nintendo games.
That assault vehicle
Oh, he is
yours
so
got the
proud of
job
his
done,
Landmaster.
Fox. The enemy won't soon recover from their loss on Macbeth.
Sounds to me like the perfect time to advance on Venom.
Sure you don't want to take the Landmaster for a spin first, Falco?
Put wings on it, and then maybe we'll talk.
Don't encourage him.
Venom is within your reach, but your activities on Macbeth have drawn a fair bit of attention. Andros knows you're coming for him. His Bull satellite has just come online in orbit above Venom. Be warned, it is a highly advanced defense system. I must maintain radio silence from this point on, but I know you have what it takes to finish this, StarFox. Good luck.
That
No.
satellite's no
Good
joke,
luck.
Fox. It's stockpiled with enemy fighters, and enough warheads to really ruin somebody's day.
Sounds impressive. But if Bulls is between us and our final target, then it's about to become highly advanced space junk.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of junk. Bulls. Let's do it. Only Bulls' formidable defense stand between you and Venom. Expose the core to make the satellite vulnerable. Okay, this is one of those, it's the other one where you're in free roam mode. All range mode.
We gotta get through that force field.
I love how it turns. Like it's just constantly rotating. That's always a cool thing. I like that. And I should actually Can I turn around
For the 6 energy towers.
so that you actually go slower? So you can actually get everything way easier.
I'll cover you, Fox.
There we go.
You're not getting away that easy.
There we go.
You want to play tough?
Too bad we have to scrap this thing.
You're finally succumbing to the sleep.
Super cool. Let's blow it up anyway.
I think it would save your progress when you get medals. I'm hoping and assuming.
Don't bet against the R-Wing.
I would be really surprised if they didn't save that.
Heads up, those fighters are shielded.
Yeah, man, you go fast in this on the opposite direction. But I kind of like it. It's nice and snappy.
Hurry up, Fox. I can't cover you all day.
I'm turning the tables.
There we go. Hey, if you want to just keep the stream on so the number hits at least one more person and fall asleep to the sweet, smooth sound of my dulcet tone of my voice, I'm okay with that.
I don't roll over for anyone.
That knocked out the fourth.
There we go. That knocked out all of the things, and now we've got spaceships. I normally don't watch anything in bed either. I only read. Like, I just read comics. Dude! Oh man, I'm reading the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics. So, they have the IDW run that started in like 2011 or so. And it went for 150 issues, and it just finished up recently-ish, last few years. And it's really, 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 really good. And then they kind of continued on, but they rebooted the number scheme, so it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, 2, 3, and they just they're on their 20th issue coming out. It's so good, dude. It's phenomenal because it is a continuation of the IDW run. You got 3 of the planets so far? Nice. Yeah, I'm still a little bummed that it's just StarFox 64, and it's a short game, which is kind of disappointing for spending $50 on. But it is a game that you can come back to. You can do different routes, which is really nice.
It's your own
so it does have a little bit more replayability, which is nice. I really like that. Oh, I forgot you have... No, Slippy! You know what? I want to keep all my friends, so we're just going to restart that. And I'll do a better job of hanging out with everyone and keeping them alive.
Aim for the 6 energy towers.
It's also hard because I'm trying to talk and I kind of forget about some of that stuff.
Hey, not cool, Fox.
I keep also hitting my guys. The
Too bad we have to scrap this
friendly
thing.
fire in this is a little crazy.
Yeah, super cool. Let's go now.
Come on.
Don't bet against the R-Wing.
You got to be careful with Slippy though. He's in dire straits a little bit.
Heads up, those fighters are shielded.
There we go.
Hurry up, Fox. I can't
Oh man,
cover you
Power
all day.
Rangers. It was funny because Power Rangers came out, like, I was a prime age for Power Rangers, and after maybe the first 15 episodes or so, I never really got into Power Rangers. Same thing with Pokemon. I was not a Pokemon guy. Pokemon came out just a little as I was kind of just at that age where I could be considered too old for Pokemon. And so I never really got into it. And I always felt bad because I've always heard really good things. I know a lot of people love it. My wife loves it. But I just never got into Pokemon. I do want to do a Pokemon playthrough at some point.
Going on the offense.
I think that would be really fun to finally see what it's all about.
That knocked out the force field.
There we go.
Looks like we got more
All
company.
right, we should be good now. Middled on Area 6 and Zonesis.
Hey,
Zonesis?
mind your own business.
Got a bogey on my 6.
I'm trying to help you,
Unwanted
Peppy.
attention here.
Man, they're all just wanting help.
Ah, I hit. Ooh, that was too close.
Yeah, put it on my tab.
The satellite
There we go.
core is exposed. That's our target.
Those are the hardest levels, too. Nice. Dude, if you metal them, like,
Radar
did,
says I'm in
did you have to
trouble.
retry it at all?
You want to play tough?
It's not a competition, Fox.
It is a competition, Peppy. I'm trying to do better than you.
I knew I could count on you.
Destroy the satellite's core.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, you were 10 when the original was on? Nice. I don't remember how old I was. I remember it came out like roughly around my birthday. That and the Tick.
Ah, I hit.
Man, I love the Tick.
I don't roll over for anyone.
Oof.
This guy won't leave me alone.
Okay, where's Peppy? Or Slippy?
I'm turning the tables. It's not a competition, Fox.
I just want to keep Slippy
Another
alive.
one for me. How many of you got, Fox?
Ooh, that was too close.
I make
You're
it
the same age as Ash? Nice.
Destroy the
I
satellite's
need
core.
to use my brake and not use the wrong button.
Time for a little payback.
Did I get it? I got it. Sweet. There we go. Yeah, I love all those classic cartoons too. It's funny. I watched it when it came out. The newer modern Tick. I say modern, dude. That came out in like 2017.
Venom, here we come.
But I watched it when it was on Amazon Prime, and then I got through the first season, but I never watched the second season. I was waiting for it to come out, and then I just forgot about it. So just a couple months ago, I was back in
A new
California
intelligence report
on a
is
work trip,
available in the Hollow
and I was
Viewer.
sitting there in the hotel room. I'm like, what am I going to do? And I was scrolling past. I'm like, oh yeah, the Tick. So I just started from season 1, and I went through season 1 and season 2, and I was like, dude, this is really good. That was a really well done live action version of the Tick. Like, not the best, but I really enjoyed it for what it was. And the main bad guy in season 1 is Rorschach from the Watchmen Zack Snyder movie, which was really interesting too. Yeah, what's up, Astereth? How are you doing? What is up? Fox, help! No!
Venom isn't very inviting, is it?
Scans
Oh,
confirm
dude,
what we've all
Smallville
heard.
is
The planet
great.
is totally toxic. How Andros managed to
I
survive
think
for
I
so
got
long
all the
is
way
a
up
mystery.
until the second or
Well, his
last
luck's
season.
about
The
to
second to
change.
last season. I don't think I
Careful,
ever
Fox.
finished it. I would love to go
Andros
back
is a
and watch
wily
it.
foe, and he's had years to
Michael
fortify his
Rosenbaum was
position.
like the best Lex
It's
Luthor.
crucial that you keep your eyes open down there. He
And
caught
then
StarFox by surprise
I
last
remember
time.
the episode.
Not
I
this
was.
time,
I remember
Peppy. It's been a
we
rough
were
road to
at my
get
friend's
here, but it'll
college,
take more
and we
than
were
he's got
doing
to
like a
stop us
watch,
now.
Let's talk more
watch
action.
night of
This is the fight I've been
Smallville
waiting for.
because it was the
I
episode where
promised you a
Christopher
challenge,
Reeve
Falco,
shows
and I
up,
always keep
and I
my
was like,
word.
oh, dude,
So let's
Christopher
get
Reeves
down
was
there and
great.
finish the job.
The original, quote unquote, original movie Superman. Dude, Tom Welling's great as Clark. I forgot how good he was Man, dude, that was a great show.
It's showtime,
I miss
StarFox.
shows
Eyes up,
like that. Just
jets
really
locked.
good shows
These guys aren't even
where
in the same league.
they did a good job of keeping the mythos of the character alive and proper, but also give just an insanely detailed and deep
Don't go dying on me,
backstory.
Fox.
Ooh, I just barely got that.
Stay sharp. I won't lose anyone else to this place.
Let's show him what an R-Wing can do!
Okay, Sylvie, settle down. I'm gonna have to save your butt.
I'll take the left.
Okay, I'll take the right.
I've got the right.
Ah, I'm with Peppy.
Hostiles
Boo.
coming from behind.
Yeah, I'm super surprised how well done, like, Smallville was and all those cool shows back then, especially for, what was it, WB, right? Like, WB was kind of known as a joke channel, but they had a handful of just, like, super solid shows. And then they became, like, way, way more jokey as
Supply the point. Show them who is boss.
not taken seriously.
Falco's a bad influence on you, Rob.
I've got the right.
Oh, sorry, Peppy. So how's the game? It's good. It's a good, solid, newer version of Star Fox 64, which I'm not super happy about. I'll be completely honest. I really am bummed that this is like the 4th or 5th version of Star Fox being told, like, we need to move on. I really liked Star Fox 2. I really liked Star Fox Assault and Star Fox Commando. We don't need to keep retelling this story over and over and over and over again. But for what it is, I enjoy
Secure
it.
the comms.
I really think it is just a really well done
So we're headed right
like,
into that ominous temple.
this is it.
Sure.
Move
that
on.
tracks.
Use
Come
this
on,
as a
tough guy.
stepping
It'll be
block
fun.
to create a brand new game with this engine, with these graphics. Just literally make a new game. Throw it out in 10 months and like just give us an expansion pack. Oh, I hated this monkey guy. I never liked him. But that's mostly because I just hate monkeys.
Don't get too close,
Everyone is always baffled when I say that.
Can't outrun my scan.
But man, I would really, really like to have a just brand new, like 2 or 3 Star Fox games come out soon. Yeah, the fact that they just called it Star Fox and not a remake or something like that dumb. Maybe it's them, again, testing the waters a little bit. I really don't... I feel like we're past that. The whole testing the waters with a remake thing was 2013, 2014. Like, Xbox One and PS4 era, we had so many companies, quote-unquote, testing the waters with their remakes and remasters. Like, we're beyond that. Yeah, so this is...
You guys clean up here.
This is a full-blown remake with a little bit of reimagining from what they say of Star Fox 64, which Star Fox 64 was a remake of Star Fox 1. Star Fox Zero was a remake of Star Fox 1 as well. Star Fox 64 3D on the 3DS was also like a remake slash remaster. It was more of a remaster of Star Fox 64. But yeah, it just they keep repeating the same story, and it's not bad interesting of a story to have multiple remakes and remaster. Like, Star Fox 2 is a better story. I like Star Fox 2's story much better.
Are you so eager to repeat?
But again, it's a really competent and well-made video game. It's just short. Like, honestly, like, that's my biggest gripe about this whole thing is we don't need a remake, and it's very short. It's a very short game. Yeah. Oh, and it is. I mean, we're at the last boss. And look at how Andros looks. Yeah, dude, he looks great. He doesn't look like this weird polygonal flat VR surface game character. He actually looks like a real character. Haha, I got your eye. Shoot his eyes, shoot his hands. Shoot the yellow portions. Uncanny Valley, yeah, I mean, a little bit. I mean, it's an ape that is, it's a disembodied head and hands, so I'm not really going to say that it's going to be the worst, or the Uncanny Valley. Just got to have faith. You just got to believe. Like, Parappa, right? But give me another Parappa game, dude. Ooh, I'm in dire straits here. I might die. Give me a little bit of health, baby. There it is. We have one more bomb. Crap, dude. I really need to learn the buttons. I keep missing them. Yes. Oh, I needed that health, man. I needed that health so bad. There's a bit of that. Come on. Throw up. Yeah, give me that. Boom. Whoa. Ah. Little bit more health. Bring it on, Bubby. Crap. Oh man, crap. Oh wow, okay. One last hit. Dude, that looks rad. That looks rad. And the R-Wing is such a cool ship. I've always loved the R-Wing. Oh yeah, there's a couple okay StarFox clones. What did I recently play the last few months? I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's like Sky Blue Wild Yonder or something like that. That's the new one that's coming out.
I'll admit it.
There's a one that is actually two. It's like something Squadron Phoenix That's the one that I played. I did a review for it on the website a couple months ago. It's very much just StarFox 64 in a different universe. They have the anthropomorphic characters. It's a lot of VR mission type stuff. Like it's well made, but it's just such a. And this is one of the biggest issues that I have with a lot of indie games is they take the game that they loved as a kid, that they want a new version of, but like no one's making it, and they literally just remake it, but just tweak it slightly so that they can't get sued. It's just a clone. And that's really the best word for it, is it's a clone game. And it's like, yeah, like that's cool, but I want something more than just the game that we've already played. It needs to be like iterating. It needs to have more oomph. It needs to have more ideas than just StarFox 64 with different characters, right? And that's what a lot of those games are. And it's a real bummer because like I like it. It's well made. It controls very well. The graphics seem fine, but it's just like, dude, I could just play StarFox 64 over this game, and StarFox 64 is going to have the characters that I care about. It's going to have better it's going to have better writing. It's going to have better gameplay. It's going to, feel more fun to play because they're just taking the core concepts, but they can't scope them out because they're an indie developer. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's like a weird thing, and I hope a lot of developers get over that. Let's just make the game that we loved, and they're just copying it and actually iterating on it and coming up with new ideas. One of the best examples is Castlevania. There's a game called Transylvania Simon's Quest, or the Adventures of Simon Quest, or something like that. Belmont's Quest, or something weird. It's a retroware game that's coming out. They're the same studio that makes the new Toxic Avengers game. And it's a carbon copy of Castlevania, like carbon copy. But there's a game called Infernax that did the Simon's Quest Castlevania 2 gameplay, but it totally did it so much better. It iterated on it, it came up with new ideas, and it was so much more fun. First Squadron, yes, that's the game I was thinking of. First Squadron, and First Squadron Phoenix was the new one. Like it's a sequel / it's a prequel to First Squadron. Man, First Squadron, yeah. And then Blue Sky something looks a little bit more punchy, more energy. Yes, it has developers that are actually... I'm trying to remember who the developer is on the Blue Sky game. Blue Sky Yonder or something like that, I think it's called.
Tremendous work, StarFox.
Starlink Battle. Oh, I forgot about
significant debt of gratitude.
Not just gratitude, General. I'm sending the bill.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant there,
nice doing
but
business with you.
It's just one of those bones I have to pick with people where I'm just like, please get over the clone copy games. Like,
Come on,
make
Falco.
something new.
We helped save the entire system. The war's finally over.
Yeah, and I'm already bored.
Fox? Everything okay?
I don't know, Peppy. I've got this funny feeling. Like it isn't over. Like maybe we played right into Andross's hands.
That's right. You did play into Andross's hands. Wild Blue Skies. Yes, it is the creator of StarFox. That's the developer, right. Thank you, Daniel. Wild Blue Skies.
The fools think they've won.
And now the real game begins. Boop, 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 boop. Campaign complete. No continues used. Excellent. Confirmed hits 812.
Steep bill.
51,000 is not that bad. Come on. You're like some big big government. You can pay that bill. I love when games do that at the end of story mode. The Lilat system is full of secrets. Keep playing to find new missions, obtain new rewards, and confront the real Andros. Any medals you acquire will be retained for future playthroughs. So yeah, like what we were talking about before, the medals, it seems like they save no matter what. Achievements. Oh, achievements, eh? You thought about me when you finished Mouse PI? Dude, wait, what? In VR? Are you working on a new mod? Because I gotta say, I really enjoyed the last one, House of the Dead 2. House of the Dead 2 in VR. I'm so glad those mods exist because they're really good. A lot of people don't like the remakes. I think they're fine. They add more, more atmosphere, and especially in VR, like it's made for VR. Light gun games are made for VR. Every light gun game should have a VR component to it. So I thought that was awesome. Oh, dude, no way. You're working. Oh, I'm so excited. I gotta say, I really, 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 thank you, Nightmare. I really loved Mouse. Mouse PI for Hire is easily in my top 10 this year. I was so blown away by the atmosphere, the storytelling, the voice acting for sure. Like, I didn't think that they needed, not Nolan North, what's the other guy? They didn't need him. He did Indiana Jones, and he's like the main voice actor for pretty much every freaking video game nowadays. I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. But I didn't think that they needed to hire him, but he did a super, super good voice acting job for Jack Pepper. And just the gameplay, the level design, the overworld, the noir story. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. Dude, that's like the best news I've heard all month is a VR mod for that. That's rad. Yeah, easily top 10 for sure. Like, it's probably in my top 3. Like, I've had a ton of fun with that game. Okay. Expert difficulty. Earning a medal in all missions will unlock campaign mode's expert difficulty. Okay. So we've got Holo Viewer. And we can look at all these thingies. I think we've... James McCloud. Presumed dead. See, that's the thing that they need to build on, is the lore of StarFox, because there's actually a very deep lore in the Nintendo Power series. They actually did a comic with F-Zero, which they actually have McCloud or James McCloud be a F-Zero racer. And like there's like this interconnected universe way back in the day in the Super Nintendo and GameCube era days. And they just don't do anything with it. Like, come on, what are they doing? There's so much untapped potential with this stuff. And they just are like, whatever, we don't need to do that for 15 plus years, whatever. Like, just even that status presumed dead just allows them to do something, but they need to actually utilize it, right? Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Yep. That is one of my favorite gaming experiences, like favorite gaming moments in the last several years. When I was playing that game on stream and I opened that door and went, oh, dude, are you kidding? Like, And I'm so glad it wasn't spoiled, because like that game was kind of like getting a lot of traction online and everyone was playing it. There was a lot of people talking about it, and I didn't get to play it for like a week, like because of just work and being busy. I didn't get to play it for like the first week. After like the first day, I've got played to the first night, and then I had to just put it down and wait like a week to kind of pick it back up again. I'm so glad I didn't have that spoiled, because that was like a wonderful, just pure gaming moment that you very rarely get nowadays because everything is so spoiled. Yes, I'm assuming, I'm 100% convinced too that he's still secretly alive somewhere. The fact that they say presumed dead, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and even when you knew about it, you didn't know where. Yes. Mm-hmm. Dude, that's got to look so good in VR. Oh. Every game. I tried telling people this all the time. Take any video game, literally any video game, and if you play it in VR, that experience is amplified. It's not the same, it is different, but it's always better as long as it performs well, right? If you have a worse performing game, it's going to be really hard to enjoy. So you gotta play a little bit of back and forth. You gotta take some compromises on graphical settings. And for me, dude, I've been playing video games my entire life. Graphics don't mean jack to me. I could play a text adventure game and have more fun than the newest AAA game that looks amazing if it doesn't have good gameplay. So gameplay is like king. And if you take any game that can be played in flat screen and then play it in VR, it's always going to be amplified. It's always going to be a more enjoyable and interesting experience because you are living inside the world the game is creating as opposed to just viewing it. There's no depth there. And it's just one of those wonderful things about VR that we just have a hard time showing and having people experience without experiencing it. Oh man. They made home into a Chaz. He's so cool. James? Oh yeah. Okay. The two flowers close to Tammy's workshop were looking different, and it was funny. Frog also looked different before and was able to play all the post-processing. Oh, nice. Okay. I played it too. Like, I played the mouse a little bit, and then I downloaded the color mod. But it wasn't the full color mod, because I think they're still working on that. But it was just the blood mod. And, like, after, like, 5 to 9 hours with that game, just like full vanilla, I went, you know what? I want to try this mod. That seems interesting. So I played a little bit with the blood mode, and I was like, this is cool because it just adds a little bit of color to it and stuff like that. So I'm very surprised that there's a big modding community for that game. Like, it did not seem like a game that would have any sort of modding support or community behind it, but I was really impressed with it. Macbeth. Don't say Macbeth. It's bad news. It's bad luck. Okay. So, now that, well, let's clear out all the Holo Viewer stuff. Locations. Warp channels, yeah. Elite enemies. Andros mech. I always love little extras like this in games. The model viewers and stuff. I think Batman the Arkham series was one of my Batman Arkham series has my favorite model viewers. And it's just because I'm such a big Batman fan, and Rocksteady did such an amazing job with that series that just going into that model viewer and just like looking at how they made the enemies look and the graphics and the clothing and the textures of everything. Oh. And the scale too. I loved the scale, especially for like Killer Croc. Dude, that Killer Croc intro in Arkham Asylum, when you're walking the Joker through, and we're going to totally do a Arkham series playthrough this year. Probably a little bit closer to my birthday, maybe. September, October, I think is when I'll do that. But when you're walking through for the first time and Killer Croc shows up and he's like just crunched down and then he just starts stretching upwards, it's just like, oh my gosh, the scale of this character is so good. Yeah, you tried the color mod too, and it does feel nice, but yeah, after playing a little bit more, the noir, like, it's the intent of the developers to have it black and white, right? And especially later on, it makes a big difference. So playing with like the color mod, like it's interesting and cool, but it's not something that I would want to play first time through, or maybe even second playthrough, maybe a third playthrough. I would probably play it with a color mod, because I do think it's interesting, because what they're doing is they are doing a color mod that is more in Technicolor colors, where it has the more saturation that doesn't look normal, and it has that more like 30s 40s effect to it, and I think that's interesting. But the intent of the developers, the atmosphere of the game in black and white is so key. It's like if you watch the new Spider Noir series with Nicolas Cage, they put out the two versions, the true color version and the black and white version. And I watched I watched the first episode in true color because I knew I was going to watch it in black and white. So I watched it in true color and I went, this is really interesting, because the colors are very vibrant. They are very, of that era where it's just deep blues and deep browns and oranges. Like, it's a very vibrant, colorful looking show. But when you switch to black and white, you feel its intent. You feel the tone of it change because it is replicating film noir style. And like, that's just so much better. Like, it's just so much better when you go through it as the developers or as the artist intend. You're going to take off, Daniel? Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great night. Sorry, I've just been yapping away. I appreciate it. I have a question. What's in the loot box in the bar which requires tickets? I had so much trouble getting the one ticket in the baseball game. Was quite hard. Yeah, dude. I was really against the whole baseball mini game, and then they made me play it, and I was like, I'm not into this. And then I went, you know what? This is actually kind of fun. Like, I'm surprised I liked it. However, it's not something that I want to continually play. And I'm kind of bummed that they lock a lot of stuff behind it, right? The tickets and all that stuff. So it's kind of a bummer that they did that. But yeah, I'm really interested because I just didn't get all the tickets or anything like that. It's a game that I would love to 100%. I just don't have the time right now. And so I would love to at some point, especially in VR. That would get me to play the crap out of that game, because it's just so much easier for me to sit here for 4 or 5 hours in VR because I'm immersed. But if I'm sitting here like this, like, my mind can wander. I can look at the cameras, I can look at the lights, I can look at the mixer and the keyboard and all the other crap in the room. My mind is easily distracted playing games on a flat screen. But when I'm in VR, I'm so fully immersed that all of those distractions aren't there for me to get distracted. And it's so much more enjoyable to play video games that way because I'm not distracted. Nor do I think about or go, oh crap, my phone, my wife's calling or something like that. I can just be fully immersed. Okay, is there anything else to do here? Battle mode for multiplayer. Don't care about that. I do. Ooh, they do have bot battles. I like that. I've always been a single player guy. So having bot battles in video games, I know everyone hates bots because they're not as enjoyable or competitive as real players. I don't want to play with real players half of the time. So it's nicer that I can have a bot battle. Ooh, that's a fun one. I think I like the green. Oh, that one looks rad too. I like these little banners and stuff. That's interesting. Good luck. Yeah, you know, modding, it's one of the bummer things about modding is, especially in modern times, where developers and mostly publishers are so closed off to allowing anyone any manipulation of their IP that modding is just much more difficult than it should be. If it was more open sourced, or even like having modding tools available to the community, like it just makes things so much easier. But we have to rely on tools that we create ourselves half the time, or, you know, hacks and workarounds and stuff like that. So we cobbled together this mod that kind of works, and it could probably be better if the companies would just give us access. And it's not like we need full-blown access to every single thing, but allowing us to implement mods in a much better and more efficient way would be so much cooler. Like, the industry would be so much healthier if it was like that, where everything wasn't just so closed off. But that's not just video games, that's every industry. Every massive publisher and corporation is so hell-bent on having complete and utter control without anyone else having the slightest ability to do anything else that they don't deem good, for a lack of a better word, that it just sucks. Like, it really sucks that we don't have access to that stuff. You can hear the version of the good luck. Yeah. Yeah, this was a fun game. I'm bummed that there's not more to it. That was a lot, or that was a very small amount for $50. Like, this game should be $30 at most. This is a $30 game at most, not $50. 50's asking quite a lot. And playing the game multiple and getting all medals, which honestly would only take a handful of hours, probably. Like, we already completed the game, right? Oh, dude, you can't even, like, mission select? Huh, interesting. Want a challenge in expert? I would love to play expert difficulty. But again, that's kind of StarFox 64, right?
Enemy targets up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Okay, here we'll at least finish this first level again. But I'm exhausted. It's been a very long day. But I always love talking to you about this stuff because it is so interesting to hear your take on that stuff. I love it.
Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
Cover me while I fine-tune my sensors. Oh, you got him? Thanks, Fox.
No, dude, I love it. You are not bothering me at all with that stuff. And I totally get what you're talking about, too. With, you know, it goes, I'm the same way. Like, if I create something, I don't really want other people to mess around with it too much. Just like we were talking about with Mouse. It's the intent of the artist, right? Like, all of this stuff is art and you put it out into the world and you create something, you don't want someone to mess around with your vision or your art or whatever. But at the same time, you want to have allow people to have some sort of creative freedom. So it's a real weird give and take. This moves way faster than I thought it was, because the first game, dude, this game moves
these guys up for you, Fox.
For sure. And I like it. I like that it's kind of fast-paced, but it is also very short.
Fox, use your boosters.
There has to be a perfect middle ground. Yeah, somehow, some way.
Any day now, Fox.
And like I said, I think that perfect middle ground is more of like
That's why you shouldn't rush a systems check.
the SDK modding tool, like publicly available official developer modding tools. For was it like Bethesda is really good about that, right? Even though their engine is complete jank and they need to get a new engine and not rely on something that's 25 years old, they're allowing the community to do things that they want to do, but in a safe and a little bit of a controlled way. I think that control is kind of the key.
Don't forget your training.
Scanners show something massive just ahead.
Ah, I missed the other one. Dang it. See, if I push down, I should be able to do the somersault. Up should be like the U-turn type of thing. I don't know, just the button combos always kind of feel a little bit reversed here for me.
Ground assault mech.
Oh yeah, I mean Bethesda's kind of a weird case scenario because they are just so adamant about not doing anything and allowing, not even allowing, forcing the community to do their work for them, right?
Corneria belongs to Andross.
It really sucks. Like, I really enjoy a lot of Bethesda's games. I think some of Bethesda's games are some of my favorite games. I love Fallout 4 in VR. I love Oblivion.
I felt that.
I'm pretty okay on Skyrim. Like, my wife loves Skyrim way more than I do. But I love their games, but they're just so not poorly made. It's just, again, that they're working off an engine that is so old and cobbled together and just bolted in patchwork that they need to say stop, get a new engine, and work on that.
Falco's R-Wing is in the repair
It's a
bay.
bummer. And that part is the lazy, like, I don't know what it is, because, like, Todd Howard could clearly say, look, we've been using this engine for decades, let's change it up. Like, just move to, like, at least move to UE5. I would be 100% okay. And, you know, there's a lot of talk about game engines and how gaming was better because every studio created their own game engine from scratch back in the day. But, like, dude, that was back in the day when games were much, much, much simpler. The fact that we have so much more complex games is the trade-off, right? If you want, like, game engines that are developed from scratch, the games have to be much, much, much lower in not quality, but scope, right? But if you want, like, brand new AAA game, you know, with all the bells and whistles, all the lighting effects, all the graphical effects, you have to trade off by getting a much more complete and available engine. So it's the trade-off there, and it sucks, but that's just kind of the way it is. But I would love to have the next Bethesda game. And this is, honestly, I doubt it. I doubt this would happen. But number one, they need to be making at least 2 Fallout games in tandem right now. Fallout 5 and then Fallout 5 DLC / expansion / New Vegas 2 or whatever. And it should be in UE5. With UE5, we would get easy VR, right? So it's those things that it's just, I bang my head against the wall going, why don't people see this? This is such an easy fix. I think I'm more frustrated that they're not working with Fallout because they've had a hit TV show on its now coming up to 3rd season, just like with freaking Twisted Metal. We're on season 3 of Twisted Metal and no Twisted Metal game. We're on season 3 of Fallout. No Fallout game. Like, what are these companies doing, man? You just can't take how complicated it is.
Scientists say these asteroids used to be a planet. I wonder what happened to it.
The whole system might look like this.
I wish I could mod. I wish I had that skill set.
Don't let those rocks
And
ding up the R-wings.
I've done some stuff, but nothing that I would consider worthy of putting out into the world. Nor do I have the time at this point, but
Nothing's wrong.
it's so crazy that these companies don't utilize their biggest asset. Their biggest asset, which is the customer. Their customers are willing to do this stuff, and they just balk and throw their heads up and laugh and just say whatever. And it's so upsetting.
This tunnel doesn't look natural.
Okay, so I'm gonna push up to do a somersault.
Some
There we go.
sizable asteroids coming this way.
Crap.
Hit the brake.
Do I really need to? I can avoid it.
Boost or you'll be crushed.
See, this is the stuff that I was talking about with the tutorial. They should just be doing those things in the middle of the game, not an entire 10-minute sequence at the very beginning. This is how you turn. This is how you boost. Like, we know, but if you want to put that as a scenario inside the game level, do that instead. That's such a better option. Crap. Ah, I missed it.
They're on me. Thanks, kid.
And it sucks too because Bethesda, they were all in on VR for a while. We got Skyrim VR, Fallout 4 VR, and it was at the very, and this is what the worst part about it is, they stepped into the VR arena when it was too niche. It was too new, and it had such a small audience.
Oh, wow. Persistent laser tech.
If they started developing VR stuff now, if they did Oblivion remake in VR, if they did the new Fallout in VR, it would have a much better reception because there's infinitely more people with VR headsets than there was in 2017 when it was just the bare bones, brand new, and early adopters to the technology. And the quality was much worse. The performance was much worse. Now, dude, we're getting, well, it's a little bit different now because of the tech issues and the pricing and all that crap, too. And how
the source of that strange energy.
Trying to think of the wording. Under-optimized that a lot of games are nowadays. But if you took the Fallout 4 source code and they said, we're going to do a brand new version of Fallout 4 VR.
The energy
I
is
would be
dispersing.
so excited because I know that it would perform infinitely better now.
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
Because VR is a little bit more matured. It has much more going for it. The performance is infinitely better. We're not running at 45 frames per second locked. Like all that garbage. Man, that was such a bummer. And I still play Fallout 4 VR. Like, I love it. It's one of my favorite VR games, but yeah.
I cannot allow you to go any further.
Let me do a Crusher Pilot.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Yeah, we didn't fight this guy.
See what you're made of.
That blast shield is absorbing your laser fire. Aim for the exposed core, or you'll give them more firepower.
Man, I cannot hit that thing.
Great shooting,
There we go.
Fox.
Ow.
You're more
There it
cunning
is.
than I thought.
Ah. Now we gotta wait for it to go all the way around again. Here we go. There it is. Nice music.
Let's see you outmaneuver this. I'm no match for you, StarFox.
Yep.
I admit
It's this
defeat.
stupid, vicious cycle.
Don't tell me you actually fell for that.
It's one of the worst things about the business and video games is the full-blown corporate overtake of the industry, where you have the monopolies, you have the mega corporations owning every single developer and all this stuff. Like, it's just the worst. It's the worst version of this industry. And it's not even the fact that they own all these developers and companies. It's not just the fact that they don't do anything with them, like EA, which literally puts out like 2 video games per year, and they're garbage sports games, and they have like 500 different developers that have like such pedigree, but they literally just shuttered the studios. It's the fact that they're so risk adverse now that it has to be a proven IP or nothing. They would rather not make anything than put out a game that makes a little bit of money. Like, that's the dumbest thing. Like, think about what is it, Square Enix, where they have the Tomb Raider, the newer Tomb Raider games, and they said Tomb Raider only sold like 15 million copies. Only sold 15 million copies. But our expectations were that it would sell the amount of systems that the PlayStation 4 has, which was like 100 million. Like an literal impossible amount. And they're like, we only made like half a billion dollars off this franchise, so it's not worth it for us. If we're not making hundreds of billions of dollars, then it's not worth doing it all. And it's like, wait, that doesn't even make sense. If you make one extra penny off of it, it's technically profitable, therefore it's good. It's so dumb, and it's the worst part of this industry, because it's why we're getting remakes. All these remakes and remasters aren't like I was saying just a little bit ago too, when we were playing Venom. It's not testing the waters anymore, which was what it was back in 2014 with the Xbox One and PS4. It's now they're just going, it has to be a proven IP, and proven IPs, we're just going to remake it because that means, quote unquote, less time for having to build out a full new story, a full new set of levels, full new characters and all that. But they still take more than it took to originally make it from scratch on a remake. It just doesn't make sense. I don't understand how a game that literally has every single thing already done and you just have to make it again. Copy and paste. It's like saying, well, I want you to draw Spider-Man. Now, how long did that take? It took you an hour to draw Spider-Man? Now I want you to take that drawing of Spider-Man and I want you to just put trace paper over it and just trace that. Oh, how long did that take? 3 hours. Like, that's literally what's happening in this industry. It's taking triple the amount of time to create the same thing that's already been created. I don't understand how that's even physically possible. Hopefully from time to time we have good surprises, but from indie devs, most of them, I can't remember the last AAA game that made me say, wow. Oh yeah, dude, I have no idea what AAA game that makes me say, wow. The sheer amount of maybe...
StarFox, you've made it?
The sheer amount of what GTA 6 is going to be will probably be that, just because it's cost about $2 billion. And I just want to I'm more curious about that game than anything else. Like, I'm not actually hyped about it. Like, I kind of don't care. I'm very curious to see what it actually plays like. And my hope is that it's a good game. My hope is that I will probably enjoy it. But if that game never came out, I wouldn't care. Like, I really wouldn't care. Because it's just going to be a better version of GTA 5. And GTA 5 was a totally cromulent and fine game. I had fun with it, but I'm not playing it every day. I don't ever think about it. It's a fine game, and GTA 6 is going to be a fine game as well. I will have fun running over hookers like I do in every GTA game. I am going to have fun, you know, going up to the highest building and jumping off and blowing things up and stealing helicopters. But, like, I'm not super psyched on it. Like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the greatest video game of all time. Like, no, it's going to be GTA 5 with a new coat of paint. There are still nice things. Yeah, I know. We could go down a very dark hole here. I agree. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know, right? That was always my go-to when GTA 3 and Vice City came out. I was like in late high school, I think, or like mid to late high school. And I would always talk about that. I always yell out like, yeah, dude, last night I ran over a hooker and took her money. And people were like, wait, what? Because it was still like fairly new and video games weren't like all the rage like in pop culture like they are now. So people had no idea what I was talking about. And I would yell that out everywhere. It was so fun. I would get some really awkward looks. And again, this is like a high school kid saying this too, out in like public. Like, people looked at me weird. Oh man. Okay, it is 2 o'clock. My voice is exhausted. I've been talking for like 14 hours today. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna call it here. But it's been fun, man. Thank you so much. I keep me informed, or I will look out for that mod when it's ready, because that sounds amazing. That sounds like the greatest thing ever. I will 100% play that, because, man, dude, that sounds... Yeah, it's time to go to bed. Stupid work, right? Like, I'm so mad that I have to work, because I just want to play video games. But I am glad that I got to play this game. StarFox is fun. It's always a good time. I'm just really bummed that it's just StarFox 64. It's like an hour-and-a-half game max. You know, it's padded out with a bunch of cutscenes too. It's like, it's padded out. Like, that game is a 45-minute game if you just... Like, we're already on the 3rd level and I wasn't even paying attention, right? But yeah. Yeah, I just always keep in Farmer Drew's Discord. Yes, that's where I see all your stuff and I love it. Man, have an awesome night. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Everyone else, take care. God bless, and I'll see you guys later for more video games tomorrow night. Until then, bye-bye.